Let's bedazzle this purple pumpkin together using a Michaela Love bedazzling kit.
We're first going to pour a small number of black gems into one tray and a small number of purple gems into the other. If you fill up the trays too much, it's going to be harder to pick up the gems themselves. If most of your gems are on the wrong side, you can give your trays a little shake. This will help some of the gems flip over to the right side. Step number 2 is preparing the glue. You have to remove both caps of your glue and then use the pointy side of the first cap to puncture the seal. And you got to be ready because the glue is going to come out quickly. After that, you just recap the glue back up. Whenever you're not using the glue, remember to always put both caps back on. We don't want the glue to dry out. Step number 3 is actually applying the glue. You want to apply the glue in a thin, steady line and work in small areas. If you use too much glue in too big of a space, then the glue might dry out before you're actually ready to place the gems, and your dotting pen might get covered in glue, which is never good. So stick to using a thin to moderate amount of glue wherever you put it. For a more cleaner look, you should start with all the prominent features of the pumpkin, like the eyes, the mouth, the nose, the top, the bottom. Then after that, you can work on the other areas. Step number 4 is all about placing the gems. We're going to be using the waxy side of our dotting pen to pick up the gems and gently place them onto our little pumpkin. If a gem doesn't stick right away, the glue might need a few more seconds to become tacky, or you might need to put more glue because there wasn't enough or the glue dried out a little bit. If you want to reposition any gem after you've placed it, you can use the pointy side of your dotting tool to kind of nudge it into place. Step number 5 is kind of more like a tip. Basically, before turning your project to bedazzle a new section, you kind of want to wait for your other section to dry down a little bit. If not, the gems may shift or slide out of place if they come in contact with your hand or the table. Step number 6 is also kind of a tip or a suggestion. You kind of want to bedazzle the bottom of the pumpkin before working around the handle, because once you work and glue around the handle, it's going to stay in place, which means you want to have the handle up when you start gluing around it because it probably will stay there. The last step is step number 7, completing the project. Continue placing gems until your entire bucket is decorated and let the glue dry completely before touching, moving, or displaying your new creation. Here is the final result. Let me know what you guys think of the kit in the comments.